Welcome to our sweet home life. Oh, looky there. There's Kitty. What you doing, Kitty? You looking at what fell on the floor? I think she found a piece of chicken from where I had cut that chicken up. Now, if you put that chicken in her bowl, she will not have it. But because it's not in her bowl, she decided she liked it. Imagine that, Mojo.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Well, welcome to our sweet home life. I was getting ready to fix us some lunch today, and I thought I would just share a little bit of my journey. Last February of 2023, I went for a mammogram, and they found a small place on my breast, and they said, we really don't think it's anything to worry about. It don't look like cancer, it really don't look like anything, and it's very tiny. So they said, we'll wait 6 months and we'll do another mammogram. So I went back in July and got another mammogram. Well, it had grown just a tiny bit. It was about the size of a pea, a small pea. So they still said, well, it really doesn't look like anything. So they said, well, we better do a biopsy just to make sure that it's not anything. But we don't think it is. It really just don't look like anything. So they did a biopsy, and it came back that it did have cancer cells in it. So in October, I had to have the place removed, and they took out 3 lymph nodes. But fortunately, they were able to get all of the cancer cells. And I did not have to do chemotherapy because the cancer was so small. I only had to do radiation. I only had to do 16 treatments. So ladies, make sure you get a mammogram every year. That's very, very important. So I just wanted to share that with you in this video. And also, I went to my regular doctor right before Valentine's Day, and they took my blood. And it came back and said I had high cholesterol and pre-diabetic. And I was really, really surprised about the pre-diabetic. So I am having to learn a whole nother way to eat. So I just wanted to share this recipe with you today. I have 8 cups of water boiling. I cannot eat pasta because of the pre-diabetes. So at Walmart, or local Walmart, I found this Banza, B-A-N-Z-A, made some chickpeas, and I can eat chickpeas. So I have 8 cups of water and some salt in it, boiling. This is 50% more protein, 3 times fiber, fewer net carbs than what pasta is. So I believe my water is boiling, so I'm going to add these noodles and cook them for about 6 to 8 minutes. We had those last week, and they were a good substitute for pasta, but they do get foamy, and so you do have to rinse them really well. So I'm going to get my skillet out and some olive oil, and I'm going to brown up some of this zucchini, 1 zucchini, half a cup bell pepper, a half a cup onion, 1 large carrot, and 2 tomatoes. And I'm going to add that, and then I'll add my chicken. Stay tuned. Okay, I have my carrot, my zucchini, onion, and bell pepper in here. Kind of stir frying it all together. Cut it down just a little bit. Got a little bit too high. So I'm going to kind of let that brown up just a little bit. And then I'll add my tomatoes and my chicken. And there is the chickpea style pasta. So it's smelling good already, y'all. And I'm showing you what I have been eating for the last couple of weeks to lose weight. Although I didn't really want to lose weight, but when you eat food that's low in fat, low in sugar, you are going to lose weight. And I also discovered that sugar makes your bad cholesterol go up. it seems like you can cut back on the cholesterol, but if you don't cut back on the sugar, it really doesn't affect the bad cholesterol that much. So I'm trying to cut back on the sugar too. Okay, the vegetables have browned, so I'm going to add my diced chicken. I'm going to add my tomatoes. 2 tomatoes. Stir that around. I'll add just a little bit more olive oil. Olive oil is a good oil. Mine needs just a touch more oil. But olive oil is supposed to be a healthy oil. So we're going to use that. Cut this down a little bit on low. Now, I have some garlic salt. I have some Mediterranean meat. I love this stuff, it's really good. I guess about a teaspoonful. And add this delicious black pepper. This pasta has 190 calories per serving. That's a 2-ounce serving, has 190 calories. A 3.5-ounce serving has 340 calories. And I also wanted to show you this. I have 1 tablespoon of cottage cheese, 2 tablespoons of the Greek yogurt, and these are low fat. The yogurt total fat is 0 on the Greek yogurt, and on the cottage cheese it's 1 gram. So this is low fat to help with your cholesterol. And then you have the chickpea pasta that does not turn to sugar. So it's just about done. Isn't that looking good? So I have poured the pasta in with the chicken sauce. If you enjoy Italian style meals that have tomato, garlic, peppers, onion, I believe you will enjoy this. It has a lot of flavor. It does not taste fat-free at all. We had this last week and Mojo and I really enjoyed it. I've stirred that together, and now I'm going to add my cottage cheese and Greek yogurt mixture. That Greek yogurt tastes a whole lot like sour cream to me. I'm going to kind of stir that in so it has kind of a cheesy flavor. Have to taste it and see if it needs any more seasoning. But you can make this with any vegetables that you have on hand, because I just so happen this is the vegetables that I have. But if you have other types of vegetables, I'm sure it would work well with that as well. Just trying to stir it up well. Now these carrots may still be a little bit crispy, but I like crisp. If you don't, I will cook the carrots before I added the other ingredients. But I like a little bit of a crunch in my food. Let me just get a little bit and check it out and see what we need. We probably need some more spices. Tastes pretty good. It really does. But I think I'm going to add a little bit more of this Italian. And just a little bit more garlic. And if you didn't know, you really would not know that that wasn't a flour pasta. You really wouldn't in this recipe. So, I think it's about time to eat. Let me get another little bite and see how that is. It was good to begin with. I hope I didn't overdo it. It's really good. I believe Mojo's going to really love it. The carrots aren't too crunchy. Too good. Come and eat, Mojo. We're ready.
Well, Glenda, I think you may have outdone yourself today.
Okay, Mojo, tell us what it tastes like.
You know I like pasta. And what we got in here? Zucchini and pasta. Gotta be good. Let me taste it, guys. Pretty good stuff. Good on a cold day like today.
Does it taste low fat?
Yeah. No, it doesn't taste low fat. They like normal stuff. Pretty good.
Would you enjoy it if you was on a diet?
Yeah,
Does that satisfy your craving for a pasta?
I believe it would.
I think so too. It's really good, y'all. So that is that Banza, them Walmart, them chickpeas, and I used the low-fat cottage cheese and the Greek plain yogurt. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. What I'm trying to do is share some recipe ideas with you, because you know when you have to change your eating habits, it's hard sometimes when you can't eat your favorite foods. So I wanted to share the pasta with you. I was so excited when I found out they had chickpea pasta. So Mojo and I really enjoyed that recipe, but I believe it did need a little bit more tomatoes. Maybe put an extra tomato in it or a can of tomatoes. But it is very good, and it does satisfy that appetite that we have for pasta and Italian foods. And also, I have a video coming up that's going to be about low-fat mashed potatoes. And those potatoes are delicious. You can't tell they're low-fat, so be looking for that recipe too. So, I just wanted to share with you and let you know that I am doing good now after the report about the cancer. They did get it all. I had radiation treatment, and I'm doing good now. And I do thank God, and I appreciate everyone that prayed for me and helped me during that time. And if any of you are going through a trying time, let us know so we can pray for you too. I know personally several people right now that are going through cancer treatment, and it's not easy, it's hard. So I hope you have a good, healthy year. And if you have any tips for me on eating low cholesterol and the diabetic, I would appreciate it, because I know a lot of you have a lot more information on it than I do and have been dealing with the diets like this for a long time. So leave us some comments, leave us some tips, because we all want to get more healthy in this year. And we do thank you for watching us, subscribing and sharing, and we'll see you next time at Our Sweet Home Life. Bye.